Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel 3 Let's Play with me, SLJRPG. In the last episode, we did a little tour around all of Heimdallr and did our intel gathering to see what was going on. And now, we're going to turn our attention towards some side missions, namely, number one first. Where would you even start? Will you help us? It's about his lost boy. Offer to help. So, yes, this is the proper decision. We're currently patrolling the city, so we may be able to help. Really? It certainly will do. Go find our son Artem. You can leave this to us. He said he's 7 years old. Can you tell us anything else? Artem's very energetic and a bit mischievous. He's really fascinated by orbital trams. He's even more surprised by them than we were. Kept begging them to let him take a ride on them. It's probably in another district. 2 districts in Dracos are sanctumless yet. We have no idea where he could have gone off to. There's no time to waste. Let's go around the city and ask at the tram stops. Yesterday it was a bird, now it's a fucking kid. Of course it was. Please stay here, stay on your own. Sounds good. So, we'll head to the Sanct district first. Head towards the trams. Speak to you. Let's see if he knows. Asked him about Artem. Next closest would be the Leisha, which is where we'll head to now. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Cool. It's a Leisha district. And we need to speak to this lady here, see if she has seen him. Hello, young lady. Person seems to board the trams a lot. Can you ask me about the missing boy? I certainly will ask her. Got back on the tram and went somewhere else. Let's start by going to Vanquir, which seemed like the best possible action. To Vanquir district, we'll go straight for the Bifrost because it lands straight in the middle. Head back out again. And see who it is that we should be talking to. There he is, the paperboy Chris. Asked him if he's seen Artem. I just saw him earlier. He got off here. Which way did he go? Then he looked around the area for a while and then popped back on the tram. He must really like them. If only knew how much trouble he's causing us. Do you remember which tram he got? He got on the tram, headed to Heimdallr Central Station via Vesta, near the rain course. Let's check Vesta Street and the race course. We'll head to Vesta Street first. Speak to this lovely lady. A boy by himself. I don't recall seeing one. Which means he can only be one place, which is the race course. Let's enter. as voila, the little man himself is slap bang in the middle. Let's speak to Artem.
What a big building. What is this place?
Is he? His features match what we were told. We finally found him. Kid, you better.
Oh, hello. What's the bullshit building over there?
Doing what you can. Keep hearing cheering from that. Somewhere to go play, isn't it? It certainly is not. Any white spots? He's from Northumbria. There's places like that in your country?
Once you get out of the city, it's white all over the place. It's salt, so if you're not supposed to touch it. Salt?
Could it be? Yes, that's what I'm thinking. There's only one place around here that's covered in salt. Northumbria, which was annexed by the Empire last year. It must be from that area. Where Valerie is from, due to the mysterious phenomenon with dead of the lamps covered in salt. It certainly was. Before it was annexed, it was considered to be the poorest country around. To this point where if people didn't work as Jaegers, they'd starve to death. What are those people doing over there? Betting. Want to go in? Let's go on a little adventure. Juno called Artem's agents to explain. They played with Artem for a little while before headed back to Tricol's Plaza. Thank you everyone for finding Artem. We even played with him. It was fun. It was pretty fun for a kid.
I spent too much time playing with him.
The area around the racecourse was a good place to play. Don't mention it. Give Adam a good excuse to play outside. It's the least we could do for him. So you know all about our situation back home, then. Once again, thank you very much. You want to pay back? Done everything you've done for us. That's alright. It's the thought that counts. Of course not. You can have this. A cherry corsage. We shall treasure it as such. Okay. Nicely done. As we get 5,000 Mira from anyone else anyway. Right. Next district we're going to is St. Astrias. For one of our semi-required quests. So let's make our way towards.
Looks like the security's still away. I believe it's due to the princess being back at the Imperial Palace.
Maybe part of the reason why for our semi-sub request.
Seems like the requester is Governor Regnitz. I wonder why.
Sounds pretty ominous. Got ants in your pants, Mr. Sister Complex? I most certainly do not. Regardless, you may all proceed with special ops missions without me. You'll have this under control. Especially Instructor Rean code for I'm totally freaking out.
Instructor, please try to be professional.
I was only kidding. Even though it's only semi-required, this falls squarely within my jurisdiction. I'll go and...
Incorporable. Perhaps that's one of his good traits.
Guess. So only do this. Let's go see Elise. Okay. Rean and the other students are cleared by St. Astria and led to meet Elise in the student council room.
Sorry, everyone. It seems Governor Regnus was considerate on our behalf. Don't worry about it. So the princess's absence caused a lot of trouble. The school is planning an event for the summer festival tomorrow. We're gonna have to hold a small charity bazaar in front of the school, part of the cathedral. Charity bazaar. Sinestro runs a little market every year, doesn't it? Proceeds are donated to places in need, such as orphanages.
Sounds like the kind of thing you'd expect from a fancy ladies' school. But something is putting it in danger. Is that right?
Yes, though it's a bit of a sensitive matter. To be honest, there are those who wait for Her Highness's absence in order to hassle the girls here.
What?
Hassle. I believe the term is hitting on them. It's worse than that. I happened to be there yesterday afternoon. They were trying to force girls into their horrible car.
That's horrible. The scumbags are using horrible cars to tell me they're used to pulling the sort of crab.
No way. This area seems so safe. Seems like something the military police should have already be handling. If they were hesitant to guess, perhaps the culprits are in a position of power? That's right. We figured out the owner of the horrible car is the son of Heimdallr's bank president. The very same bank currently funding our school through their donations.
The president of Heimdallr? This one's the biggest one of the biggest banks in the empire.
Correct. The bank second only to the former international bank of Crossbell. That's serious then.
Doesn't matter who you are, who they are. You are. There are some things you can't do. Seems like this is some awesome sick game they play when there's no Imperial guards watching.
So it appears. Not to mention some of the girls here are going through some financial issues. That's right. The culprits yesterday were trying to use bank donations as a way to force the girls to come with them. I tried to stop them, but there was a little bit of a struggle before the military police showed up.
The fact they didn't arrest those guys on the spot means they do hold sway over the military police.
Seriously? I don't think that's it. Seems they've been having security issues since yesterday. Because of that, they're having trouble patrolling all the different areas of the capital. But the same horrible car was seen in the area this morning too, so we can't start getting ready for the bazaar until we know it's safe.
Police definitely tied up, dealing with covert agents. On top of that, Heimdallr Bank has a considerable amount of clout. They're milking the situation for all it's worth, huh? These guys must be some serious scum.
I agree. To be honest, it's rather infuriating.
By the way, Elise, you said there was a struggle yesterday. Guys do anything to you?
No, it wasn't anything that bad. They just grabbed my arm and stroked my cheek a little.
Okay then. The only suitable punishment is death. I'll handle this personally. Sure, if I tie them to Valamar and take them for a nice stroll in the clouds, they'll behave.
Rean? Right, stop. It was then the instructor, Rean, finally quietly snapped.
I think I like this new Rean.
Don't you think that's going a little bit overboard, instructor? Perhaps this would be best if Instructor Rean sat on the sidelines.
Drew and the others came up with a plan as they tried to calm the enraged Rean. Once Rean regained his cool somewhat, they received approval to begin their mission.
And then is that right, Juno? Man, we're lucky to get wear the Sinestro uniforms at least, but what if they don't fall for it? I'm sure it'll all work out. Two darling little catches like us, there's no way they'd miss out on an opportunity like this. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. But we're gonna have to protect the girls. Thank you. Seems their fish may have already been bitten.
Dario, there they are. They're both just as cool as that black-haired chick from yesterday. Guess they'll have to do after we let the other one. Guess they'll have to do after we let the other one slip. Hey there, cuties. What are you up to, playing hooky?
You guys are the ones Elise mentioned.
Oh, you mean the broad from yesterday? She had some nerve turning me down like that. But let bygones be bygones. If you two sweethearts don't mind hanging out for the day.
Huh? But
I'm Dario Giscard, son of the owner of the Heimdallr Bank. It means I'm the heir to the guy funding your education through donations.
Yeah, you better do as he says. Don't worry, we'll take you somewhere nice. Right. Why should I listen to you? Why do I care?
Fine, refuse and I'll have to tell my dad to cut off his funding. It'd be a crying shame if your little friends were to lose their education.
could you do that to innocent people?
Should we talk about this more in private? No pressure, though. It's all up to you.
Mise, I'll go by myself. I can't let you do this alone.
No need to fight. I don't like to be kept waiting.
Alright, either way, we aren't going with you. Once the princess gets back, your background doesn't matter.
That's why we're here now, while the princess is gone. Get him. You got it.
This is going to plan, even if it is gross. We won't get away with this.
Resist a little before giving in.
Get in, Dario. Start the engine.
Well, it's got very dark very quickly. Entitled rich kids.
Whoa. We did it, Dario.
There goes your school. Better say your goodbyes. Don't worry, we'll make sure you bring you right back tomorrow morning.
What about you lowlifes? They're predictable at least. Yes, but this is where the real battle begins.
Huh? Well, you idiots got a death wish. You're students, huh? We're from Thors Military Branch campus. We are currently patrolling the city as part of our field exercises. Seems like you lot are pressuring girls into your car. Score to squeeze some easy points for us.
Thors, the academy the prince goes to.
It's just a branch campus. Don't wet your pants. Hey, Trash. I'm Gerald Giscard, son of the head of Heimdallr Bank.
Heimdallr Bank?
You famous? We may not be nobles, but we're still among the top 5 families in the capital. Government connections, influence all over the imperial family. We've got it all. So if you're from Thors, I'll destroy your branch campus either way. Hey, well, you really want this, huh?
If you get it, then get out. Better up you get hurried before Dario gets pissed.
You still want to mess with us? Get them, boys. Show them who's boss. Yeah. Just as we planned, now we can dodge while stringing them along. Huh? Quit dodging. Ugh. Well, Luce, looks like they got some moves in you at least. Let's see how you move against this. Idiot, you're too obvious. What?
Get your filthy hands off us. That was a lovely kick, Yuna.
Yo, those uniforms. You tricked us.
That's right. Now we got more than enough evidence to make your fancy smancy parents cry.
That's why we're here now while the princess is gone. Get him.
You got it. You won't get away with this. Stop it. Leave us alone.
Shut your traps.
Well, we're lucky they started taking sound recordings as evidence last year. It's really compliment this photo of you attempting to open fire in the capital.
How did you... I'm fairly confident in my hand-eye coordination, though it wasn't easy. Neil would let you lift it down if you'd missed it. Abduction of minors and daylight shooting. Wonder how Daddy's gonna cover up this one. You little...
We already have notified the authorities.
You're...
In addition to Student Council has collectively decided to return your generous donations. I recommend you take this opportunity to reflect on your actions as of late.
You think you brats have anything on me? I'm Daryl Giscard, heir to the entirety of Heimdallr Bank. You're nothing but trash before me. Whoa. We let our guard down. I mean, vehicular homicide. As long as I get out, Father will do something about this. He's gonna crush you like...
Exactly as I predicted. What?
Stay back, Aldina. Huh?
Arcane Gale!
That's his demon ogre one.
Yes, Chevalier. Rean, good thing Hattie was able to see this coming.
You couldn't keep your eyes out of this, could you?
He disabled the wheels in a blink of an eye. He just goes to show you how much Rean cares for Elise. Your sister complex is, as they say, excessive.
I can't believe this. I don't have time for it. Help me, Daddy.
Governor, you were here all along. I'm sure handling him would have been a nuisance otherwise. Spoke to President Giscard. He advocated thorough punishment.
No way. Daddy wouldn't abandon me. Just because you're the Imperial Governor doesn't mean you have to listen to...
Well then, would you listen to me? Huh? Your Highness. The main actors arrived. Derek Giscard, son of the president of the Heimdallr Bank, disappointed in your recent events in my absence. Well, it's regretfully that you won't be able to attend the summer festival starting tomorrow. But I hope you'll have time to reflect. Don't fret, I'm sure Adios will offer you some sort of comfort.
Dario Gisbard depleted. And thus the St. Astria girls are back in full force.
Thank you so much, everyone. You too, Rean. Didn't think you'll end up solving things like this.
Obviously we would. It's all good. To be honest, it was a little dangerous, dodgy, and way too dangerous. You know, you say, it's way too risky for you to get in the car. That's you two guys. You need to take speeding cars and loaded guns more seriously. It's not wrong.
What was your plan again? It's probably correct call to not leave this instructor Rean.
Only would have given them some serious trauma. Gah.
But was this outcome okay? You mentioned something about the donations. To be frank, there are some students who can't afford tuition. While it's true the donations from Heimdallr helped a lot, same donations are being used as an excuse to do things, and there's no point to them. I shall speak to father and mother and see if there's something that can be done. Your Highness.
I would also suggest starting up some scholarships. The security system has been reviewed and the guards have returned to their posts. We have a situation under control. You're free to go and resume your special ops missions.
Understood. Glad we were able to help out, guys. You should be able to run the charity bazaar now without any issues. Looking forward to it. Indeed, I wish you all the luck with it this year, as I will unfortunately be unable to participate. You say, come visit if you get a chance. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Heard about the large-scale operations taking place in Heimdallr. May Urios watch over you. Be praying for your success.
Thank you for your kind words. Don't worry about it. We'll do just fine. So, one done. We received a holy bell, some money, Juna Senastrius, Mise Senastrius, AP increased by 3, and a little bond for everyone. At least with 2 of them. Okay, next one. Heimdallr Airport. Terminal. Another call? Schwarzer speaking.
Greetings, Instructor Rean.
Your Highness.
Prince Cedric. I've heard your duties above ground are going well. With the stretching night out underground, of course.
The amplifier provided by the branch campus gave us the range to make this call. As for the main campus, we've now detained 15 agents, all of whom are in the hands of the Imperial Defense Force.
15?
No way that's damn true. May I ask if their behavior is at odds with my original report? Yes, I heard from Herschel. The situation is identical, all detained. Began acting as though terrified of something and resisted their panic.
We managed to hold them down, but it was clear all of us, their behavior was in some ploy. The operation quickly veering into the bazaar.
So it is. We'll try to look out for clues up here. Be careful, Your Highness.
Same to you, Kurt. Now, we can both do what we can as comrades, sharing boldly in the face of a crisis.
Absolutely. We'll contact you if anything happens. Exercise caution. May Dios be with you. Laughingly, surprisingly laudable line from Prince Ego Cedric. That's a good line. I felt a bit moved even. Goes to show cooperation is always key in anyone's eyes at a time like this. Their behavior is growing stranger. There must be some reason. Anyway, only a little bit more to patrol. On the way we go. Yes, instructor. Curious. So, this one was about a package that needs to be sent. You need your packages, that's where it comes from. We obviously have to help. Lepanto. Sounds familiar, certainly does. It's on Vanquir, right? Let's get going. Okay. Sounds easy enough, we'll head out, but I'm guessing it's not going to be as easy as that. Is my guess. So everyone's going to have got a different sort of package to someone else, so we're going to have to deliver something from Lepanto. So let's give this across. I have a delivery for you. Painting I ordered. Glad it's finally here. Sorry because it was taking so long. It's another painting. It's for somewhere else. Oh hey. Who's this? Ah, fuck. Oh, Gisette. Do you know each other? She works at the shipping company I helped out once.
Looks like you're hard at work, huh? You seem like you're in a bit of a pinch. Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, explain the situation to Gisette. Sounds like quite the hassle. The shipping labels are prone to breaking. They cause me problems all the time. The wrapping paper. Same one the Antique Art Dealers Association likes to use. In Antique Art, they use special material for their packages to protect the contents of the bearer. Lucien in the Elisha district is the most famous. If anything, please contact Kapoor Delivery Service, might be able to help. There we go. Is Gisette still here? Gisette is still here, not that I can see. But there we go, so let's head to the Arts Cafe. My assumption is that they'll probably have another one for us. Sweet to them. Give it to Nancy. Again, how flimsy these damn labels, I agree. The label's torn, but it starts to a Chell's garden. It's a pretty obvious place where it's meant to go. Herschel's General Store. Chell General Store. Herschel's, here we are. Ah, there, what's up? Odd question, but... Gave him the package. Father-in-law's sketches. Gosh, it's going to be another one. That's cute. It looks like a certain member of a certain embassy that we may have seen earlier. Seems it's got diplomatic community. Eastern style is more likely to be Calvert. That's fine, however, let's head towards Sankt. Hotel Valar. Head outside. Make our way towards the embassy.
No guards here today. Well, considering the situation, I would be surprised if it was closed for the time being. So we went on this wild goose chase for nothing?
You gotta shout it.
Keep it down. What did you think you're doing? We're in difficult times. Don't make a scene. Sorry about that. Right, she delivered something for the embassy.
Do you recognize it?
My wife is actually a painter.
Just my guess, but is it your daughter who drew this? She's about 3. Keeps asking me to come home to see her, if it's only just once. She's gotten so big. I mean, he's not... Relations with Calvert have virtually severed. He remains at his post, so the Calvert citizens here aren't abandoned. I'm sure he returns to their homeland, they'll never be allowed to come back. More like a pain in his ass. You're right. I have the chance to make sure everything's good. Look forward to seeing you then. Nice. Let's say this is a good place to say. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Love ya.